boy has clearly been dead for 12 years. Yet, he suddenly woke up on the roof. He only felt that he had slept for a long time. He dreamt he went to a hotel called De Luna, and he became the manager for 12 years. At this moment, he thought it was almost time for class. He hurriedly returned to the classroom, but he realized he didn't recognize anyone. Could it be that he entered the wrong class? At that moment, the teacher walked in. Seeing him in an old-style school uniform, she was surprised. This style was from 12 years ago. She thought he came to cause trouble on purpose. She prepared to call the security. The boy saw that things were not looking good. He ran out of the teaching building. He looked back. The date displayed was surprisingly 2017. Shouldn't it be 2005 now? How did I sleep for 12 years? What about my younger siblings at home? He rushed home all the way. After pushing the door open, there wasn't the expected crowd greeting him warmly. Only empty tables and a strange environment remained. This left him very puzzled. He really wanted to find someone to clarify things. He happened to meet the owner of the house when he went out, but was mistaken by the owner as a thief. He quickly explained, but the homeowner didn't pay attention, kept shouting to send him to the police station. In his anxiety, he pushed with his hand, and unexpectedly pushed the owner several meters away. He looked at his hands in astonishment. What on earth is going on? Coming back to his senses, he quickly went to help the homeowner, cleaning up the overturned table, but unexpectedly was knocked out by the owner with a stick. When he woke up, he was already in the hospital. A large wound was on his forehead, and a police officer was investigating next to him, asking his name and date of birth. The boy answered truthfully, "My name is Sung Hae Sung. My birthday is June 7, 1987. The police officer was very surprised when he heard this. Someone born in 1987 would now be 31 years old. Are you trying to play me? At this time, the nurse also bandaged the wound, telling the boy that he had 30 stitches on his forehead. Be careful not to get infected. Remember to get antibiotics later. Seeing that he wasn't telling the truth, the officer took him straight to the police station. Once again, they asked the boy for his name and date of birth. The boy was very helpless, saying he really wasn't lying. The police officer was very angry. If we find out it's false, then you'll be charged with trespassing and obstructing official duties, adding crime to crime. But upon checking, they found that the information was correct, but it showed that he was deceased. He was very puzzled. He prepared to report to his superiors. Meanwhile, Hae Sung went to the restroom to wash his face. He found that the wound on his forehead had already healed, without any trace of stitches. This made him even more puzzled. What on earth happened to me? Just as he was about to leave the restroom, he met a police officer, who was shocked by the identity on his school uniform. It was his childhood friend, Hae Sung, but he had been dead for 12 years, and the voice was exactly the same. He was stunned, remembering that today was the anniversary of Hae Sung's death. Could it be a ghost in front of him? At this moment, Hae Sung also noticed his name, recognizing him as his high school classmate, Ho Bang, and quickly started questioning him.